It was the 1920s, an age of jazz, wealth, and unstoppable optimism. America had just won a world war. Factories were booming, cities were growing, and everyone believed the good times would never end. But behind the celebration, a quiet danger was growing. Most investors weren't using their own money. They were borrowing it. They called it buying on margin. For every $10 invested, people borrowed 90 more, betting that prices would keep climbing. And for a while, it worked. The stock market became a symbol of hope and greed. Ordinary people poured in their savings. Teachers, farmers, secretaries, all chasing the dream of easy money. By 1928, the market wasn't about investment anymore. It had become a casino. Newspapers called it a new era of prosperity. Banks and brokers encouraged everyone to join the party. But bubbles always burst, and this one was about to explode. October 29th, 1929, Black Tuesday. The day the illusion shattered, stock prices began to fall. At first, investors thought it was a normal dip, but panic spread like wildfire. Those who borrowed money to invest were forced to sell everything. Billions vanished overnight. Within 3 years, the market lost almost 90% of its value. But the crash was only the beginning, because the banks had also gambled with people's savings, and they lost. When depositors rushed to withdraw their money, the banks ran out of cash. Thousands collapsed, and the entire economy went dark. Factories shut down. Unemployment soared. Families lost their homes, their savings, their hope. The Great Depression had begun. President Herbert Hoover tried to stay optimistic. But optimism couldn't feed people. It wasn't until Franklin D. Roosevelt took office in 1933 that things began to change. His New Deal created jobs, reformed banks, and restored faith in the system. The Great Depression wasn't just an economic failure, it was a human one. A warning about greed, illusion, and blind faith in endless growth. Because every boom carries the seeds of its own collapse, and history always whispers the same truth. When people believe the music will never stop, that's when it usually does.